go over and get it. Doesn't look to be lifting its head up at all. Well, g'day guys, we're just here at Bribie, and there's a green sea turtle that some very kind Samaritans have not let float around for too long. But this one's just been spotted this morning floating out here off the esplanade, which is quite a common scenario for all sea turtles when they're compromised. So green turtles, they're prone to getting parasites in the gut, which can cause a gaseous build-up and make them float, or they could get hit by a boat. There's a whole stack of different things, and of course our fishing bait and like the tackle that goes with it, if they ingest that somehow, that's going to cause huge gas build-up in them, and they just can't dive down. And the result of that is you'll see there's algae starting to build up on this carapace here. So top of the shell, that's the carapace. The bottom, that's the plastron. And so on the carapace, just here, you can see the scutes are shedding, and the barnacles are forming right here, and that's a good sign that this one has been floating for some time, because it hasn't been able to shed these. When they are really healthy, they go down into the deep depths, and barnacles don't do as well on them. Now have a look at that huge trauma just there. I'm just having to have a bit of a look at it now. You know, that's very, very soft. That could also be from a boat strike, which is another very, very common scenario for our sea turtles everywhere in the world. But right here on the coast, obviously, there's a lot of recreational fishing and boat activity going on, and if they clobber a sea turtle, that can be enough to cause some damage to the spine or crack a rib, and that's another reason they'll float. So if she just keeps bobbing around out there, well, then she's going to be shark bait for sure. So what we'll do, we're going to take her up to a wildlife hospital, and they're going to put her into a specialised facility which actually has seawater in it, and very important, they get all of the nutrients out of the water while they recover, and hopefully can make a complete recovery. Absolutely beautiful little turtle, in need of a lot of help, so we'll get her out of here. See you later. So we've had a bit of a closer look now that she's out, and you can see this old damage just here, not from a boat, from a shark. So she's missing the back flipper. It's quite a common scenario that the shark will come up, they'll rotate their shell towards the mouth, the carapace, and they chew on here. It's got a bit of a purchase down here and ripped off the back flipper, which they can live without. They survive without those all the time. It just depends on what internal damage is happening in here, and this one's been floating a heck of a long time to look like this. So we'll leave it to the experts at the wildlife hospital, and they should be able to give it the best chance of making a full recovery. See you later.